Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing PMC's new 25/21i bookshelf speakers. These bookshelf speakers are stunning and still handmade in England, yet beautifully affordable. Prestigious bass, great frequency response, and their classic ATL or advanced transmission line design, giving these speakers the character that everyone looks for when shopping for a PMC speaker. So, let's have a look. PMC. All of their boxes are pretty muted in their design. They're sealed with packing tape at the top and some basic information about the speaker you'll see inside, along with their classic sort of logo. There's serial number information on just one side, and the rest of it's pretty functionally boring. Opening the box is really straightforward, again because it's just packing tape. So a series of simple cuts and nicks gets us access to it very easily. The first thing we see when tipping it forward is a line drawing associated with what you will see inside the box and the packaging and other materials you will see. Pulling those out of the road, we also see some basic information associated with the product. Now, this is really comprehensive. So firstly, get registered 20-year warranty on PMC. Spinning it around, you'll also see that there's a brochure associated with the whole range and a user guide associated with the bookshelf speakers themselves. It's comprehensive and multi-language, and it's inside a Ziploc bag. As I would always recommend when anyone is unboxing anything of significant value or weight, it's a good idea to roll the units over and take the box off the speakers, not the speaker out of the box. So at this point we see that the packaging itself is separating each speaker. So because they're identical, I'll just put one of them off to one side. Now the foam, the closed cell foam itself is beautifully engineered to take into account the speaker actually sort of leans back a little bit. And it's kind of cool. It's folded and moulded, making really good use of sort of the flat design that the packaging would have as it cuts and folds to create the support required. Taking off the layers, again you see the fact that it beautifully supports the lean back design. Heaps of packaging around it, and we've got the grill separately packaged across the front. Now the grill itself is in a sealed bag, so getting access to it you need to be very careful and slice the plastic seal off and then slide the grill out of the plastic bag. The grill itself is made of MDF. It is CNC'd ever so slightly around the tweeter and mid-range to help manage the disbursement of the frequencies into the room. You'll see the classic PMC logo, and as we spin it around, a little bit of bracing to support not only the logo but the frame of the speaker grill. The port is covered here at mid-range and bass. Carefully taking the speaker out, and the idea is you roll it back over to the bottom. Again, closed cell foam and a seal from PMC. Now, opening it at this point is very straightforward. There is a bag used to protect the finish of these speakers. This particular pair is in their gloss black, and you get an immediate implication of the quality of the finish and the efforts that they have made in the speaker. Leaning it backwards and sliding the bag as you sort of rock it allows it to be protected throughout the whole unboxing process. At the back you saw stuffed into the binding post a basic desiccant bag to ensure that the unit is kept nice and dry in transit. You also see at the back a 30-year making music sort of tag as well around the binding post. taking the bag off, finally we get to see the speaker for the first time. Now again, as I alluded to, PMC has that classic lean back design. Now there's a number of reasons for that. It's most obvious in the floor standing speakers, but it equally is as important in a bookshelf. Not only does this help with the reflection that is naturally going to come off the front of a speaker, but also cabinet bracing design and other things like that that end up all part of how they manage standing waves and other things along in the speaker cabinet itself. Now, looking at the front, we see that these are a compact bookshelf speaker with PMC logo tweeter at the top, protected by a dome, hex perforated dome across the tweeter. That's bolted in place with hex bolts. There's an ever so slight curve. As always, please hang around for some photographs and I'll take some close-ups, because there are design elements that at a glance you might miss that I hope to be able to focus on in those photos. We see their beautiful mid-bass driver. Now, don't underestimate the bass performance of this speaker. Despite its compact size, it'll get down to 46 Hz. Now that's what PMC is renowned for. Their transmission line port enables the manufacturers and engineers to tune the bass into domains commonly never touched by a bookshelf speaker, and it's wonderful that such a small compact speaker can offer such prestigious control of its bass. The PMC driver has been refined in this new i version with a little bit more control, a little bit more performance, and all of these things have added up to something that's quite perfect. Underneath the mid-bass driver we see the PMC logo, and beneath that PMC's new signature wave guide for its port. There's a huge amount of effort made in how PMC is managing the airflow in and out of the speaker. Turbulence and other things like that have been measured and managed in the design to ensure that the transmission line and port work perfectly together. Looking at it from the side again, we see the lean back design, but also the beautiful finish of the box or cabinet itself. Looking at the back, we also see something that PMC is renowned for, and that's that sort of big overworked crossover. The back panel is not only the binding posts, which are rhodium, but also where the crossover network is fitted. It means a very large surface area for the manufacturer to add components, and with that, the quality of which can be much, much better than something that's designed to be very compact. Again, it's screwed very firmly in place using hex bolts. The binding posts themselves are clearly delineated with positive and negative and share a PMC logo. They have a lovely fit and finish with a good firm grasp on either bare wires, spades or bananas. At the top centre we see the model and serial number information, and then underneath it the PMC logo itself along with their website. So there we have it, these beautiful compact bookshelf speakers from PMC, the 25/21i's, 46 Hz, 25 kHz, about 8 ohms, and their beautiful ATL transmission line design. Wonderful to have shared them here today at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.